G'day everyone, and welcome back to Wola Zabierzowska and the Triple Threat Challenge. We've jumped ahead to October. I ended up cultivating that field out, fertilizing it, and now we just need to plan what's going in there. I'm considering alfalfa just to mow it, make bales, and maybe make them into silage. But this map doesn't have a different price for alfalfa silage bales or alfalfa silage as a whole, so it might not work how I think it is. But our first problem, look at all those weeds. That is a doozy. It's also later in the day than I would normally start, but this map has a massive morning fog, at least in September and October it did, and it was awful to see. It just wouldn't look nice, so I decided to just skip time ahead an hour and a half, jump up to 9:30, nearly 10 o'clock. But our mustard field's going good. It's all fertilized. Lime's probably alright. We'll just leave it for now. But we need to get a weeder. And one of the things, again, the used sale is popping off. Look at this right here, guys. That is a 6.2 meter hoe. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. The main color will change. I don't know what that's going to actually do. Sure. Design color can be sure. Beautiful. We'll go with that. Fine. But for 4,900, you cannot go wrong, I think. Sure. So we'll go with that. We'll go pick that up from the store. And we will get it back and start getting that field work done. There is another contract. A very good value for money contract. I'll do it. And I'll see what else happens for the rest of the day. I'm thinking I might have to turn additional contracts off just because I feel like I'm not going to do anything else. There's nothing else that's really the value for money that I get from those contracts. I'll show you in a second when we're starting our field work. You thought the horse jobs were good? My lord. This is a good amount of money for what I'm assuming is a very simple job. I could be wrong, again. Just judging by how the animal transport ones went, I'm feeling like this is going to be much the same. Now, there is our poplar planter. Poplar planter. I hope I can use it. I really think poplar and wood chips are a great idea. It is just finding a decent enough field to do the work on. I don't want one that's too big because yes, it will pay off maybe in the end, but it is a lot of work. Probably a lot of it done off camera to plant the poplar. But we'll see. We still need to make sure we're going to be able to harvest it. So, good and bad. If that $100,000 loan randomizer goes Well, would it go our way or would it be going against us? We kind of want it if we don't make the money ourselves. It would be good for us to get it in order to get the poplar baler, or the bio baler as it's called. But yes, we'll worry about that at a later date. Right now, this is our major concern. Yes, it's not an ideal size. It's pretty big. It's big enough. 6.2 meters. We can make that work. Wow, it worked this time. It just didn't like the fertilizer spreader. Hopefully this thing works. And it's not like the other equipment that... Oh, good. Look at that. Beautiful. Are the weeds going now? They are. Beautiful. Love to see it. I know we could see it happening, but I still like to make sure that it is actually working the way it's intended. Pick it up. We probably could have repaired it while we were out there. It's pretty haggard, but it'll get the job done. So, the contract, guys. So we got that one. Animal transport, another horse for 3,500. There's one all the way down here. Take the damaged vehicle to the authorized workshop. I don't know if that's going to work or not. It's not showing me anything on the map. Hey, piggies, get out of my field. It's not showing me anything in relation to where it would be on that map. Everything else I think shows you. Even this. Oh no, that one doesn't either. It's just the normal contracts do. Okay. That's not that bad then. Alright everyone, welcome back. Nice little jump cut there. My recording PC froze on me. And there's been a couple little audio issues, so if the audio is crackling a bit or doesn't sound right, I'll try and fix it after. But it sounds okay to me right now. Let's change that. We want it to go 90 degrees. There, that's what we want. So yeah, it's thrown me a bit, but hopefully the audio's alright now. I've kind of lost track of what I was saying, but the contract, I'm thinking of getting it done just because it's good money, and it'll be interesting to see how it works. If it's too easy, I can just leave them. Leave better contracts or additional contracts on. I think it's additional contracts mod. I can just leave that on and just ignore the obviously obnoxious jobs. But I like having the variety and not just the generic stuff that we're doing. But yeah, that jump cut, that whole freeze issues messed me up a little bit. Not that I have a plan normally anyway, but it just threw me. I have altered my recording setup, so that could be what is the problem. What did I change, you ask? I don't know. I just know I did something the other day. I've now got a bigger monitor, so I can play in 1440, but I feel like I changed OBS to record in that. And the recording PC doesn't really have that ability. So it's doing its best, but it might be pushing it a little bit too hard. We'll see. It could also have just been a pure fluke that it's done something. Come on, get up there. You can do it. There we go. I think I might set this off on a worker. Just because. There we go. So while they're doing that, let's check out this contract. Borrow items. That one, thank you. What is that tractor? Oh, that's the broken down equipment. Got it. Alright, nice little Volvo. Misjudged that completely. Hey, look, it's Euro Truck Simulator. Where is the broken down vehicle? Way up there. Got it. We'll go this way. Actually, it's probably easier to go that way. Oh no, we can get out here. He says. As he then crashes into everything. There we go. So yeah, I don't know how much we're losing for leasing this. But I still feel like $9,000 is a great amount of money. I did do another animal transport contract at the end of September. I'll put a screenshot up now. I think it was only another $3,000 or $4,000. Nothing dramatic. But yeah, it's all money, you know. It all helps. If it comes down to it, I don't mind doing vehicle transport, one transport or one animal transport. But I think I'm going to try my best to get a bit of variety in the contracts, whatever there is. And if it's worth an okay amount, like if there's nothing worth good value for money, I'll just stick to this because I need to make money, guys. I also ended up selling our one pallet of peas just because we didn't really need to keep it. There was no point keeping it. These guys are all stuck here because of this tractor. Oh. Pull up in front. Unfold. It's pretty broken. It's not the worst, but it'll be alright. Now it's on. Locked and loaded. Let's bring it back home. So yeah. This is what I mean. This is for the amount of money we're making from this. Is that our tractor? Oh yeah, that's our field. It's cool. That's one thing that I think would be phenomenal in these games, is if you could see other farmers like doing the field work, you know? Like if there was a farmer over there cultivating, a farmer over that way mowing or fertilizer spreading. I just think it would be really, really cool. And yeah, I know there's multiplayer and stuff like that, but that involves talking to other people, which, come on guys, we're all YouTubers, we don't do that. Oh. So yes, the plan today is to get something in that other field. I should probably lime it first. I would also like to get some seeds and some fertilizer into our garden. I believe we'll get twice as much lettuce if we do that. Right now we're getting 4 lettuce for 4 water. And I feel like we can do better. If we do the fertilizer and seeds, we end up... Is that done? It is. Wow, so we lost $300 from the contract reward there. So that is the easiest $9,000 I think I'll ever make. See, like this, bale wrapping for $6,000, that's fine. Cultivating for $8,000, that could be good too. It's just, what's the time frame? Half an hour. 25 minutes. Whereas these, like animal dealer, is take a horseback. In 2 minutes you get $3.5 grand. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's a bit much. How's he going? He's getting there. How much is left? Yeah. I think we'll do another contract while we wait, guys. What else is down here? And nothing we can use. Is there anything? I would never use that. I'd use our plow to do that. If anything, I would lease it, get the tractor and chuck our plow on it. Now these ones. Yeah, so 4 big bag of pellets. Big bag pallets of solid fertilizer, I should say. Now, I don't know if we get reimbursed for that or not, so I might have to do a test with that one. I think the next best one to do would be this bale wrapping. But... oh, did I stop him? I did. That's my bad, brother. You can just go back to auto. We're just doing it. Whatever. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you think those additional contracts are a bit much. I don't mind having them. It does make it easier for me, money-wise. But I can understand how they can seem a bit overpowered. There's also probably settings that I can change, you know. Let's have a look while this is going. Oh, here we go. Oh, so there, so it doesn't. Yeah, so that's fine. I thought maybe I could change the amount. Because if I could do the additional contracts at maybe 70 or 80%, that might be a little bit better, but we'll leave it for now. We'll see. That'll be good during winter, I'll tell you that much. Because if there's contracts like that as opposed to anything else, that'll do us really well. This job is taking a little bit longer than I would like it to. 6 meters is fine. It's just that there's a heap of weeds. I've never seen this many weeds at all. What happened there? But this will help us. We'll do good with our mustard after this. So yeah, I think I'll throw some alfalfa in there. Even if we can't get alfalfa silage out of it. It appears to be a higher yielding crop than grass. I might be incorrect in that. And I'm not sure if it depends on what map you're on or not, but from what I've seen in other maps with alfalfa, it's pretty decent. We can let the chickens, they'll get by with, if we need to get food for them, we can just buy it. We do have mustard in the silo there. We also have all of our rye, I believe it is. 33,000 litres. If they can eat rye, we're set, guys. I don't think they have much. Yeah, it holds 1,000 litres. And right now we've only got 20 chickens. Oh, that's right. I hated that chicken coop. For that reason. They're going to chew through that food so quick. Once there's more in there. So at some point we'll have to change their chicken coop. We might just give them that whole front area with the fenceless pasture, you know. I think we are going to go for 500 just because 250 is very easy for chickens. I don't know if I confirm that or not in one of the other episodes. But I've decided I'm going to go for 500 chickens, but we are going to do other animals anyway. So it's sort of irrelevant really. They'll just keep going. Maybe once we get enough money, we'll put the butchery down and use the older chickens as sacrifices, basically. Get us some chicken out of them, some chicken feed, or chicken meat, you should say. I don't think you could feed a chicken. You probably could. They'd probably eat it, but it just feels morally wrong, you know? We are almost done with this weeding. And then we'll go to the store. We'll grab some seeds and some fertilizer. And then we'll come back, load it all into the greenhouse and get seeding that field. I will double check what we've got as an option. But I feel like alfalfa or grass is a good idea. But we could also fill it with... Oh, I don't think we can put it with mustard again. I think we're out of time for our mustard. Okay, so there's one more section of weeds just under that tree back there. I should have looked while I was here. So barley, clover, alfalfa, grass, green rye, mustard. Oh, we can do mustard. So we could just have 2 massive mustard fields. We'll just get over there, do this last bit under this tree. Oh, there they are. Hopefully it does them. Gets rid of them. Beautiful. Alright, that's a good little purchase, I reckon, guys. We'll need to use it anyway. That field should be fine because it's been ploughed. So we should be alright with that one. That's a bit close to the plough. Yep. Just chucking everything in front of the house, you know. Just fully take that beautiful view away. Actually, how much fertilizer do we have in here? Oh, we've got 1600 litres. We could throw that through there. And then we'll just do the seeds as well. Unload. There we go. Beautiful. Get those two in there. Yes, guys, you can hear the 3D printing going off in the background. They go straight in. What? Oh, it is. Wow. Alright then, well then. Let's go get us some seeds. We'll take the fertilizer spreader with us. Oops. Is there any other crops we can throw in? We can throw rye in again, but that's not harvestable till July. Is there anything that's earlier? I feel like we'll go with alfalfa, guys. We should be able to get enough money to get a mower. And then we'll just figure out how we're going to bale it and wrap it. We do have the potential to just leave it in the field until something else. I just don't know how long it's going to take. I feel like it's a fair few months. This tractor is not happy, eh? It does not want to accelerate. I don't know what's going on. Oh, is it my tyres? No, it can't be. My tyres are okay. Oops. We'll go there and figure it out when we're at the store. We'll see if it needs a service or anything like that. Well. Probably doesn't like being smashed into poles. Yeah, it's very strange. It felt like it had a heap of get up and go before. So we'll just go and do a quick check. Make sure I haven't changed anything. We'll just repair it anyway. Let's just do that and just see. Now, Is there anything of... Oh! No. See, there's the baler. That would solve our problems, but it only does 125 centimeter bales. We do not want that. So let's just look here. What are we getting? Seeds and fertilizer. Sure. Now, I don't know about this one, but I'm pretty sure they don't like taking things off these pallets. Although, I could cheese it, but I'm not going to. We'll just buy 3 pallets of seeds, because we're throwing them in the greenhouse anyway. Maybe it's just that this fertilizer spread is really heavy. And that's the big problem. Oh, we should just get all 3 of these in. Beautiful. And then we'll unload them when we get back and dump them into the greenhouse. Right. That one there. Okay. This one here. And then this one on top. Nailed it. Beautiful. Yeah, I feel like doing poplars a bit too much for this field that we have. If we can buy a smaller field, that might be more worth it. But right now we're more concerned with making money, really. We're almost halfway through the day, so that's alright. Once we get this all back, we can look at another contract, send a worker off on the field. Can our cedar that we have actually... It can do alfalfa. That's alright. I thought I should just double check, you know. But this is the plan, guys. This is going to be our first load of money making. We're going to get as much lettuce produced as we can before January or February. I think February's the big month. We're going to sell it all. Hey, if we have to get the $100,000 loan added on, then we're golden. We're going to get the poplar. We're going to buy the bio baler. If it came up in the sale, well, that would be perfect. But I've never seen one in the sales in any of my games, so I doubt it's going to be there. This thing, I feel like I did something to it, because I serviced it and changed some stuff, and I bet you I've changed its engine power without even noticing. Right, so we're going to take... Sure. That one off. That one's going there. And that one's going there. So we've got... Yeah, we'll chuck We'll unload that. Oh, there's not enough space. Okay. So this is 1,000 litres of fertilizer going in there again. We'll just dump that in there. Get our next pallet in. Is it a pallet? It's more a bag. It's a bag on a pallet. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's doing it. They can hold 20,000 litres of seeds. So if we can produce our own seeds somehow. And that's not full, is it? No, it's got 150 litres though. We'll put one of these in. Because it only takes one. It's one seed and one fertilizer. 42 water, one seed, one. Excuse me. 42 water, one seed, one fertilizer for 84 lettuce. But it only does 96 cycles a month. So it could be worth just doing both. And then it will just be throwing lettuce out, I'd assume. Just dump that out there. Drop the trailer. Get over here with this. Could do mustard again. But I feel like silage could be good. So if we get alfalfa. Alfalfa hay sells for $95. Whereas normal hay is what? $62. So we're $30 more for each. Yeah, so in February we're going to sell all our lettuce. So hopefully we have enough to make it a decent chunk. But where are we going? Just silage. Silage is always 121 basically. So let's give it a go. Let's get some alfalfa in there. That's what I need to know. Yeah, so if I plant it in October, it's probably not going to be ready till September. I feel like grass might be better for silage in the long run right now. We'll do that. We'll do grass. We'll get a cut of it. I know it's boring, but I've got to think ahead. And I need to make sure that I'm getting some money, so we'll put grass in. We'll hopefully get a mower. We could potentially buy that baler. That would be a maybe good idea. How much was it worth? Only 3,000. Hey, big bud. But the issue with that is it only does 125 centimeter bales. And that's just not ideal, you know? I want to get at least 150 centimeter bales. The other option, which is, you know, the old favorite, is to put down the silage pole and then we just have to get an old forage wagon or something like that. Which could very easily be done. Like this thing here. $2,000, chuck it in there and you'll make some silage. And then we just need to get a forage wagon, which is 26,000. That's easy done. As opposed to our balers. So if we get a round baler, so this one 125, 125, 25. So this is, these are the earliest ones. 65 grand. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, we're committed to grass, so that's what's happening. Even though it's not, okay. Even though it's not going to grow for 2 months or the next 3 months. We'll get 1 month of growth probably. But I feel like this will pay off. This is a decent field. If we can get a good mower, like I'll show you the one I want to get. It's very expensive though. It's 70,000. This here. This is great because it puts it in a nice little row. So if you put the front mower on it as well, I don't think this track would be able to do it. We'd need something with a bit more horsepower. But you know, we'll figure it out. We can make it work. Not everything has to be super efficient, you know. I honestly feel like the forage wagon into the silage pole is the go. I think that's the first step. A baler would be good, but we need a baler and then a bale wrapper and it's all just rubbish, you know. Plus that silage pole can make us hay, anything like that. If we've got chaff, we can chuck it all in there and make it into silage. It's a great little mod. But right now, we're committed to the grass. This is the first big plan here. It's not a massive field, but it's big enough. The alternative is to do this the opposite way around. Put grass in our other field and fill this field with mustard. But again, we need to spend 36,000 on the mustard processing plant. So, you know, there's money in all of it, guys. This also right here is a prime example of why you should plan your episodes and you should look ahead, because I'm flying by the seat of my pants and we're giving it a red hot go, and then I went with grass. But even if it's just one harvest, if we get one bit of harvest out of it and then we plant something else, we should be good. Hopefully in the next couple of months we can buy some land even if it's just a small little plot. Do we still know? I've kept track of what ones, didn't I? Somewhere. So we'll deselect all that. And we need to put poppy in. They've all, yep. I do have a note of where they were. Don't worry, guys. I'm pretty sure also that every map starts the same, so I can just load a new game up and have a look, because everyone that I've watched online has said they've all got the same things in the same plots. So this is it. This is our first season of planting done, or seeding I should say. That's not bad. This should go well for us. I'll see if I can get, well, I mean, if it pops up, I am using it in my vintage survival series, which I haven't updated in a while, but this right here, 15,000 plus that is golden, guys. It's just perfect. Chuck the trailer on the back and it all just works, you know. That's a cool one too. That's cool. Where's the class? Oh, so that's the Jaguar. Oh, got it. But yeah, I'll probably use one like this. That plus that is 18.5. That's only 25 for how wide? 5 meters. And 3.6. So it's a little bit bigger for not much more money. But that is our field work done, guys. So let's head back up to the farm. We'll get some more seeds into that, what's it called? Greenhouse, garden, whatever it is. Get some more seeds in there. Just leave that attached. It doesn't need rolling. I'm not rolling it. For the extra yield is really not. Well, I don't know if it's worth it with precision farming, but without precision farming, it's really not. So 30,000 litres of water. 12,000 litres of seeds. Yeah, we'll put more seeds in. We've got nearly a whole thing there and we don't need it at all yet. And by the time we do, we're going to have more money to buy them with anyway, so there we go. And that is just going to pump the stuff out. Let's just shift them around. Move the lettuce over the side. Yes, I'm using super strength. It's just going to happen, guys. I love it. It needs to be on all the time. Deal with it. The other option is to sell this. We do not need this at the moment until July. That's when we're going to need it to harvest the mustard. That's nearly a whole year. We could do this and then end up with another one next year if we want to. What's it worth? Is it worth anything? See, so that right there will get us enough to buy the mustard, nearly enough to buy the mustard processing plant. So that's a possibility right there. See, these load and delivers. Deliver the ordered consumables from the dealer shop to the specified farmland. For 3,500. Do we just want to do those, or do we want to see something else? You know what? Let's do some bale wrapping. Let's just do some bale wrapping, guys. Oh, get on there. There we go. What field are we going to? Number 3, all the way down the end. Right, we got little JCB. Not too shabby of a little tractor. So yeah, this is 12:30 in October. We've got nothing else really we can do other than contracts. So in all honesty, I feel like it might be worth doing this contract. See, that's square bales. This is round, so we can't. So I was going to say, if we do this contract and then sell our harvester, we can get the mustard production and start making some mustard. So I feel like that might be a smart idea just for now. It would also be enough to buy us the forage harvester for the grass. So, you know, we'll have plenty more contracts to do over the winter. I'm not just going to skip through those. We might get the winter months in one episode. There's potential for 9 contracts there, so we have to go this way. Nope. I forget I can make the map bigger. Yeah. I had it right. So let's get there. I'll send you on our first time lapse of the episode. First time lapse of the episode, guys. We'll get this bale wrapping done, and I'll see you on the other side.
Don't know what you wanna achieve, but make 'em believe you know where you're going. Doesn't matter when you're with me, I like you for you and all that you're doing. I used to be just like you, trying to meet the expectations of this life. But I wrote my own set of rules, you should write your own too, so we can feel alive. Let's get lost in the night, lost in the night. I'm gonna be there, yeah, be by your side. Let's get lost in the night, lost in the night. Nothing can compare to this feeling, alright. When you're lying there old and gray, you'll think of the days you savor the moment. You'll remember the leaps of faith, the love that you gave, only thing that's worth knowing. I used to be just like you, trying to meet the expectations of this life. But I wrote my own set of rules, you should write your own too, so we can feel alive. Let's get lost in the night, lost in the night. I'm gonna be there, yeah, be by your side. Let's get lost in the night, lost in the night. Nothing can compare to this feeling, alright.
Alright guys, welcome back. Pretty easy contract. Nice quick $6,000, give or take. Might only make 5. I didn't really look at the leasing costs. But this will be this done. Hopefully. I don't think there's any bales that have rolled away. And this one should get us to 99% anyway. Yeah, and then once it drops off, it should be done. Beautiful. So we'll just have a quick look that nothing else has popped up worth doing. No, it doesn't look like it. We could do that. That's just a quick and easy 3,000. Collect that. It's up to 12. Yeah, you know what? There's nothing else for us to do this month. There's the horse. We'll just head on over. End the video with a nice little contract. Picking up a horse. Driving the horse back home, you know. I'm just going to assume it's... Oh, it's even closer than they normally are. This is like a 2-minute job. But we'll head on over there. Pick the horse up. Head on back. Now this week I am planning on uploading a few more videos. We've been pretty dead on the channel this week. Or last week I should say now. Work's just been absolutely exhausting, guys. And I've gone from having the ability to record 3, 4, 5 times a week to just being so tired that I've kind of only got Friday and Saturday night now. So I should have recorded Friday night, but I haven't. And now it's Saturday, so I'm recording everything. But right now, oops, we're going to get this horse back home. If you haven't checked out any of my other videos, please do. The main 2 that I'm focusing on at the moment, because there's a whole lot, guys. There's a whole lot of challenges and series that I'm doing. The 2 that are going to be my main focus right now are this series, this Triple Threat Challenge, and the Renita Island Preservation Challenge. They're my 2 focuses right now. So I will be recording, I will be uploading another episode of the Renita Island Challenge this week, either before this or after this. So if you check out the channel, it'll be there. And I'm also going to be hopefully starting a new series on an absolutely stunning new map that's just come out recently by, I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get it wrong, but I'll put a little snippet on the bottom of the screen. It's the Whitcomb Park map. I want to say who it's by, but I don't want to be incorrect. So yeah, I'll flash their name up on the screen. And definitely go check it out. It's not on Mod Hub. I believe it's... I'm not sure where specifically off the top of my head to get it is. But I'll put a link in the description of the video when it comes out, because that's not going to be a challenge video. It's just going to be a play series, a let's play series. But yeah, I really like the look of the map. It looks like a great time, and I really want to try out just playing the game and seeing if I can, you know, have a good time without a challenge. And who knows, we might make it challenging at some point anyway. It'll probably be challenging for me. There we go. Done and dusted. That's our third contract of the day done. Collect. Bingo, bango, bongo. Back up to 15,000. So with that, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe down below. All that stuff. We don't like it, but it's what we have to say. Currently at 130, I think 135 or 136 subscribers. See if we can't get to 200 in the next couple of months. That'd be pretty great. But yeah, this is going to be it for the end of this episode, guys. Next episode, we might sell this harvester. We're not going to need it for a few months. But we'll see. We'll see what the contracts bring up and how everything goes. But take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.